Who said water?
This is a toss-up.
I don't know. It's definitely me. I don't know when I would have said that.
That's Helen Keller's first words.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Fucking just ego-driven maniacs.
But we're laughing at the comments of them like yelling at each other. There's like so many. One of them is, "How has natural selection not picked you off already?" Like people get. It's so scary seeing people like get on the internet and just get so furious,
So upset. We've been asked how people have not picked us off yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
oh, people think we're absolutely stupid.
you think people are gonna murder us?
No, it's really
No.
No, people thought you two were dumb when you're like, what does by volume mean?
Oh yeah.
And I gave
they don't get jokes. Sarcasm hasn't got to everyone on the planet yet.
No, it's always funny. You see someone with like a joke one, and everyone just gets so mad. But it is funny. It is funny.
I mean, my favorite thing is like when people take jokes seriously. Like you have a crowd member or anything like that. You're on stage and you're like, they're like, that's not true. And I was like, oh, you don't think I was fucking joking about the thing I said?
What show did you think you paid for? Yeah. They need a TED Talk. Although some people going up at open mics are really serious about some of the stuff they say.
Yeah.
My favorite thing now, it makes me laugh every time, is when a open micer, it's his first time, will then go onto like his Facebook or the scene's Facebook and thank the club for having him after his first open mic.
Thank you, everyone, for having me.
Yeah, thank you, The Laughing Dead, for having me last night. I was like, dude.
They don't give a shit.
Well, it's also like, why would
you do that?
Yeah, you weren't like asked to be there.
Yeah, it's not. The thing it's like the networking part. Like it's gonna get them booked. And it's like no, that's not how it works. I do get a kick out some of the posts though that are like, and they're just people asking questions, and like, there's always someone that trolls answers. And I'm like, man, they're just asking. Like, they're trying.
They're genuinely trying, yeah.
But the thing is, they're genuinely asking in a group full of people that fucking hate that you're trying. Like, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's also, I mean, I told this to someone who put a post up of his show that was trying to gain traction of comedians to come to the show. And it was like an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, you're putting this in the Milwaukee scene page for basically your coworkers. Like, they're not the people you want at your show, and it looks like you're showing off that you have a show.
Right.
And people are going to hate you for it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
The only thing serious you can put in that group is that you have a show, like just the poster. That's it. You cannot ask a question. I mean, you cannot give an opinion.
Even then, you putting your show in there is pretty weird.
Even putting your show in
but
there.
Or posting the open mic thing.
That's
that's really the only one, yeah.
Like,
that's the only reason why you should be in that group. It's because you want to find the open
think
mics,
of it as like an informative, like...
Or if you're an out-of-towner,
Q&A.
be like, hey, where do I go?
Yeah, it's like an informative Q&A.
Yeah.
But when you ask for the open mic thing, it's very funny when everyone's like, it's at the fucking top.
Oh, someone completely out of state.
That's every Facebook group, though. Every group, there's always someone that joins, and they ask like the question, which is like the whole group is based off of. And everyone like knows where it is.
Loses
it's not hard to
mind.
And so you join in, and people go crazy. I'm on like a bunch of groups for like painting, and they're like also based around the game. And it's so funny. Someone will ask a question, and it will just spark extremely heated and downright violent debates in the chat. Like it's
over painting, like technique.
No, like rules of the games, or like sometimes technique. It goes. It's so funny. I can probably get lost for an hour.
Which is everyone's so passionate about the thing that they love. Mm-hmm. So if any like outsider who's like doesn't show that same passion. They're like, get the fuck out of here! Like, get the hell out of here!
Or they just want to show that they're better than you in some way of knowing something. And then I saw like a post too. It was like, if I ever need like a question answered on how to do something, I will find someone on Reddit that has asked that same question, answer it completely incorrectly, and then just wait for people to correct me, because there's nothing that people love more than correcting people.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they won't help someone out of being nice, but they'll comment like, "You stupid bitch, stay in the kitchen. This is what you're supposed to do." And it's like that's
Reddit is the best place to go get anything answered, though.
Yeah.
It might take you a few threads to find the answer, but it is the best place.
I love Facebook comments so much. There's people on Facebook that honestly, like, I can't stop following, but I should have unfollowed like years ago. But they just put everything out there. They're like, I don't care if me and my baby daddy had problems. That's none of your business. And I'm like, well, you put that business out there.
I also love when I'm like scrolling through Instagram or something, and like there'll be like a video or like a profile, and it's like just for an example, just like a hot chick with boobs, so you'll go, oh, like I've seen this girl. What's her name? You click on it, and it's followed by like my dad's best friend's dad, or like you know what I mean, and you're like, ooh.
You're like, this person's obviously fake.
Yeah. Yes, the obviously fake one.
Yeah, and then when your friends fall, and you're like, dude, how did you fall for this?
One
third
post,
picture is just a dude in Africa with his phone. Like,
yeah.
That's close.
Like the random like friend invites, and it's just very clearly like a fake account with just like a hot chick on it, and like the people that have added him back, like. Because they just spam at everyone in like a vicinity, and so like the people that add him back are always so fun. You're like, yeah, you would answer that one. Yep.
Yeah, it was like I got a friend request from someone, and I was like, who the fuck? I don't know this person. I looked at that, and it was like just a picture of them in a bikini laying on there, and it had one like. And I was like, there's no way that got one like. There's no way.
Bot, you're a bot.
Yeah.
But those are always good.
I also get the like spam DMs from those accounts, and like they've learned that their name needs to be like the subject, so that people would click on it. And the one said, "Watch my first BJ." I'm like, no, it's not. First of all, it's not the one I want to watch.
No, I
want to watch your first time on a skateboard. I'll see that. That's the video I want to see.
But again, first time on a skateboard is much more exciting than first BJ. But by the time they get to 100th BJ, much more exciting than 100th time on a skateboard.
Yeah. I don't want to.
You're like, oh, you really know how to work that thing. But
yeah, skateboard's one of the few things that the least knowledgeable, the funnier it is to watch. You know? I want to watch it more.
Well, there's one thing that I'm knowledgeable about, and it's fast, brandy, old fashions. It's coming fast and coming quick. Those are things I know quite well. All right, and this thing that I'm opening up right here does both of those things, and on top of that, it tastes delicious. Would anyone like to partake with me?
Why not?
Jack, I'll have a brandy old fashioned from Drink Wisconsinbly.
The fastest brandy old fashioned.
Fastest brandy old fashioned. Should we make it on 3? 1, 2, 3. Made.
Done.
Done.
Now that we've got the obligatory ad read out of the way.
Man, these are so cold.
He has it going.
These are so cold.
They
but
are
that's
cold.
so tasty.
Ooh, that is cold. It is good when it's cold. It is. If it's warm, it's not.
It was always fun to me when like Coors is like, oh, cold as the Rockies, and it was like transported in a cold truck, and I was like, but if I sit it out in the sun, it's not cold anymore, so then like, lose all your marketing.
If I throw it in my trunk after I buy it and go run another errand,
Pretty much how cold it is up to me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I feel like the term "cold as the Rockies" is a tough one because I think they have to now legally, in order for the mountains to turn blue, it has to be as cold as the Rockies.
How cold is the
temperature?
Rockies?
Temperature fluctuates.
Wait, are you serious?
Temperature fluctuates. So how are they maintaining that metric?
Yeah,
that is
how do you
something
change
you could
can settings when it's in my fridge?
That is something you could get sued over. Like Red Bull's been sued for not giving someone wings before, and they've won it, which is absolutely ridiculous.
That's smart. We should start.
Red Bull won it.
No.
This person. Well, I mean, like, there's always the hot coffee one from McDonald's. I like the big
That one was serious.
that's what I'm saying. That one was serious. Like,
Wait, what happened?
The coffee burn. The lady that sued McDonald's for extremely hot coffee.
And and the big thing was like, oh, how could you know your coffee's gonna be hot, but like this person got like 3rd-degree burn.
Oh, really?
Like
It
it
was-
melted her legs.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. How
was
much
weird.
coffee did she
It melted
order?
through the cup. Like it was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was. I remember saying those jokes, like, oh, coffee's going to be hot. And then, like, I had a class in college, and it was, like, a legal class. And they showed us pictures of her legs, and I couldn't look at the screen. They were that bad.
Are you a lawyer now?
No, I took one class, and I got a C in it.
Do you guys like those, like, disgusting... I mean, you just said you couldn't. Like,
I
can't watch doctor shows. I came across a TikTok the other day. It was, I'd watch both parts just to get the reveal. But this lady was put into a boot, and she didn't take it off for 2 years. I don't mean, like...
No.
I mean, she showered with it on. She slept with it on. Didn't unzip it, anything once. What they pulled out...
No.
was like a video game club.
No.
It was disgusting.
Like her foot.
Like her toes, like her foot was like this thick up and down, and her toes just went in like the wrong directions. Weirdly, no nail really, but it was
grow down there.
it was so fucking gross.
I wouldn't watch that.
I don't know how, like, I'll get uncomfortable if I'm in like if you put me in like the closet, I'd be like, I need to get out. If you told me leave the boot on for 2 years, I would cut my leg off.
Why would they have to leave the boot on for 2 years?
I think some people, like, when you hurt yourself, you're so paranoid that if you take it off, it's going to break. She just lost her goddamn mind. But I'm not kidding you. It was, like, if Shrek got beat in by all three of us at once with nails on our fists, it looked like that.
We're not taking down
We're not
Shrek.
taking down Shrek. I've seen him fight all of Lord
Dude,
Farquaad's now.
there's no way we're taking down Shrek.
But just think,
We don't even
if
have
we
a
could.
chance with Fiona.
No, we don't.
Well,
Donkey,
during the day, we
Donkey would
could.
be tough to handle.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, tough to handle.
Puss in Boots is fucking our shit up.
Oh,
We
my
could-
word.
we
We
could
wouldn't even
fuck
know.
up. We could fuck up
I'd
Pinocchio.
maybe take the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
I'll take
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's bitch ass.
You could take Pinocchio by his
Pinocchio's
nose.
got reach, though.
Yeah, but he has to lie really fast.
Yeah.
If you get there before he says a damn word.
Yeah.
you could
A short-snouted Pinocchio. I'm fucking him up. He keeps me at a distance, so... Who else you taking?
Who else?
I could take the three blind mice, probably.
You definitely could.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Three Little Pigs? No, because they work together as a team pretty well.
What about the Big Bad Wolf?
No.
Yeah, I think I could.
No, he looks pretty vicious.
Yeah, but he couldn't huff and he puffed. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd take on a wolf.
As long as you don't have a straw house, you're good.
If you think you can't take on Donkey or Puss in Boots, you think you're going to take on a wolf that stands on its hind legs and is good at disguises?
Good point. Good at disguise.
Disguises.
Yeah.
What about the fairy godmother?
Fairy godmother, no, she's got magic on her side.
Oh yeah.
But okay, if you were thrown into the Shrek world, do you think you're just like?
There's a lot of there's Lord Farquaad's out there. I mean, we could fuck up Lord Farquaad,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
dude, like his
easily.
whole army?
That'd be like fighting me.
but with a bowl cut.
And a cape.
Yeah, dude, all you gotta do is pull the cape over your head, give you a noogie.
For Halloween this year.
Halloween
Halloween this year, we'll go as Shrek.
All right,
I'll be
you're
Farquaad.
Farquaad.
Yeah.
I'll be Donkey.
Okay, and I will be.
Puss in Boots. You got
Puss
the
in
hair.
Boots is good. I like Puss in Boots. I didn't want to be Shrek. Who could be Shrek?
Yeah. Can you go as like Shrek the movie and not one of us is Shrek?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. If
I think
people
it
can
might,
ask who's
and also,
Shrek, and you go, he's in the bathroom, and he just never comes.
we're not in a swamp.
It's true. He doesn't like to leave the swamp.
Yeah.
Him and Fiona are having sexy time.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing to your eyebrows there?
I think sexy time. Yeah, they're
Think
probably having
sexy
sexy time. I feel like they have to just beat it out.
Just bumping uglies.
They gotta.
They're rocking the swamp. They're splashing. They're splishing. They're splashing.
They're getting up in that mud.
Think about how dirty they are naturally. It'd be so gross. Just gross sex.
Foreplay just can't be a thing.
Honestly, the thing that gets talked about frequently about Shrek, though, is that Donkey and Dragon had babies.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Where?
Who?
Donkey and Dragon. They had babies. They had little like flying donkeys.
I never really.
What do those kids look like?
It was
again?
before your time. After your time.
I know. I've seen them, but I've never really.
You seen Shrek?
Yeah, I've seen Shrek. And
Which
Shrek
one's your
2.
favorite? 1 or 2? Because it's not 3 or 4.
2 is really good.
I think
I think the original though. I mean, that put Smash Mouth on the fucking
I
It
know.
did.
top.
Both those soundtracks, top notch. Up there with I think top 10 best movie soundtracks is both the Shreks. Yeah. I'll just lump them together as one.
Yeah,
So the Shrek, they can be in the top 10 of movie soundtracks.
Okay.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy has a great one.
Yeah, but those are just
Dude,
yeah. That's why it's good.
The
It's good.
Tarzan movie soundtrack.
I'm in on that too.
Tarzan's good.
That's a really darn good one.
What's your favorite? I think Hakuna Matata is my favorite of all time.
I'm on my way for Brother Bear is my favorite of all time.
Okay.
That's a fun fact. Fun story about it. I used to block out frequently, and
The
fall
Brother
asleep
Bear?
and then fall asleep on the couch. And what people would do is to bring me back to life is play "I'm on My Way" by Phil Collins, and I would wake up and start partying again.
That's fun.
It was pretty sick.
That's a cool party
If it
trick.
happened,
Yeah.
if it happened to like just my best man Brian, he'd be like, just throw this song on.
Dude, we had that. We had that way with my buddy. His name is J Bone, and he would be passed out. But if we played "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson, he would somehow just rise.
but with great moves.
Just like you would just keep it real tight, but he would. And we're like, well, you were just passed out. It's wild.
That's all he could do if he's that drunk. Is my eyes
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
closed.
I stay closed until you get like awake enough and energized enough where they can open and you can take in the world again. But
Best soundtrack song in a movie. This might be controversial because I don't know if it's the Soggy Bottom Boys. Oh brother, we're out thou, the movie. Man of Constant Sorrow.
I think this one.
Play the clip.
1990s,
Play the clip. That's no,
1980s,
it's not. It's a
70s.
no. It's a. God damn it!
Is this
All
the
right.
Roaring 20s?
Let's play
All
it.
right, guys.
God, if Cuske would have mounted the TV, we'd be able to play it by now.
It's you've heard.
He
it.
did yard work instead of mounting the TV.
Yeah, because my wife asked
Yeah,
me to.
yeah, yeah.
All right, what Soggy Bottom Boys?
Yeah. It's from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou with George Clooney.
This is gonna be a dumb one, just like the wedding song.
You didn't like our wedding songs?
His was dumb.
What the fuck is this?
It's part of the movie. It's you
Does it
have
get
to
better?
wait. Yeah, it starts out.
The last one started out rough too. No.
Dude, this jam is a jam.
That's the most
Everybody
Judd
right
fucking
now-
answer. That's such a Judd
It's like
answer.
a backwoods song right
Oh,
there.
That's what it's supposed to be, because it's the tale of Odyssey, and he goes through all this stuff. But that's like he stumbles into a radio station, and that's like the big song, and that's a very famous song. It's probably got more.
I didn't follow any of that. Tale
more
of
plays
Odyssey
than
radio.
any one of
sta-
your songs that you liked.
No
That one?
way.
Go on Spotify.
All right, 39 million views on YouTube though.
Oh well, I won on yours. I beat yours.
You beat me. You beat me for sure. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But that's okay.
All right, do you guys want to play the game?
Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all right. Someone spit something. Spit something. We'll let it. We'll
Yeah,
get that in post. Yeah.
We'll get that in post.
Keep it.
All right, so I do have a question for you guys before we start playing. Do you think Helen Keller is real?
Helen Keller.
Yeah, Helen Keller is real. Do you think Helen Keller is real?
I would believe so. I believe.
I would hope so with how much.
I
shit I've
heard she was a
about-
bitch.
Yeah, I heard she sucked.
But how could you tell? But wouldn't anyone like that suck?
All right.
Like,
All right, do you,
I'm
all right,
trying to
you
communicate
heard
her
some-
was
you heard
just
something
terrible.
About her. You heard some things about her. What have you heard about her?
she's mean.
She's mean. Okay. What else?
Blind.
She
deaf,
didn't.
and dumb.
Yeah, she didn't live in a good time.
Yes.
That's true. Blind, deaf, and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't someone teach her to like kind of communicate through?
Sonar.
All right.
Did she get thrown on a well?
No, that's
They kept her at SeaWorld.
That's
Okay.
Jimmy, and the dog helped him. Anyways, she was the first deaf and blind person to ever earn a college degree.
So not dumb.
From
Or
where?
blind and deaf.
I don't know. She was great friends with Mark Twain.
Were they really, or did he just hang? Did he just use?
Mark
her as a
Twain's
paperweight?
not real.
She called Mark Twain one of her best mates.
How,
Really? How'd she say that?
Yeah.
How'd she say that?
With foot
Through an
tapping?
interpreter. She toured,
Can you give us an
she
impression?
toured the United States and had a 20-minute act where she would have Q&A afterwards.
What was she touring? She couldn't
She
see
got-
shit.
She's got probably a tight 5 at least, you know. She was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in 1953.
What was her acceptance speech?
Which one of these
She
are
didn't
fake?
win. She was an author, and she also flew an airplane.
No, she did not. She did not fly an airplane.
Was it one of those simulators?
Is she Amelia Earhart?
No.
Is that why they lost the plane? She just kept going up. I lost her.
No, this is all true. You can look it up. They're all facts. And you said that she's real. These are all facts about her.
Okay. What's the catch?
What
What's the hook
is
at the end?
happening
Okay,
right now?
so now she was deaf and blind, but she did have quotes. So
Please read these as she would have said them. Can I go first?
hey, so you have to tell me, did Helen Keller say it?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Cuske?
Cuske goes first.
You want to go first?
Did Helen Keller say it?
Do you want to give a quote that you think she said? You're cutting that out.
It sounded like the moose from Brother Bear.
Voice down.
I said a lot with it.
The Canadian moose are all just recordings of Helen Keller talking about Mark Twain.
He's my best friend. Oh, shit.
All right. So this is the game. Did Helen Keller say it? You gonna be all right over there? All right. Again, you guys have to buzz in. All right.
This is good.
Only way to do great work is to love what you do. Did Helen Keller say it?
She did not say that. She didn't have a job.
Cuske?
Which probably sounded a lot more like what she said. She did say that. She loved being probably right all the time.
Correct. That was Helen Keller. Helen Keller did, as a quote, contributed to Helen Keller. Michael has 1 point.
Who signed for her?
Here's the thing. Helen Keller's got to be a different person that he's bringing up, like Helen Keller of
All right.
2008.
No, these are all Helen Keller. All right. Who said, or did Helen Keller say it? You can't have everything. Where would you put it?
Does she know where she put it?
No, she doesn't even know what a storage unit looks like.
So did Helen Keller say it?
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
She didn't say it.
That is correct. That is Stephen Wright who said that, as a very funny comedian, Stephen Wright. Do you guys know who Stephen Wright is?
Yeah, he's a really funny comedian.
Yeah. Who said that
You
one
guys do
famous
not
quote?
know who Stephen Wright is.
Yeah.
Stephen Wright was Mitch Hedberg before Mitch Hedberg. Like he's like an old.
Okay,
old comedian.
old.
Yeah, I love him. Like these. I have some more Stephen Wright quotes. If you first don't succeed, destroy all evidence of you trying.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
He's like very abstract. He was like the other night I was laying in bed looking up at the stars and the moon and wondering where the hell is my roof.
That's annoying. Now I know where your sense of humor comes from.
Yeah.
I busted a mirror and I got 7 years of bad luck, but my lawyer thinks he can get me 5. So that was Stephen Wright.
Yeah, that's
Judd.
definitely some inspiration for you there.
Yeah, Stephen Wright's great. He's probably one of the first comedians I heard of. So, did Helen Keller say
He's
this?
from the 60s.
He was old. He's very old. I would like to live like a poor man, only with lots of money. Did Helen Keller say that?
No.
Buzz, yes.
Jack is correct. Helen Keller did not say that. It was Pablo Picasso who said that. All right. Who said,
You're an idiot.
currently coughing up blood again? Did Helen Keller say that?
No, she did not.
She's not?
No.
That is Jack Sarasoli. Thank you very much.
Currently, who said that one?
Jack Sarasoli.
When did I say that?
2015.
Oh. This is going to go into your shit.
Did Helen Keller say, keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow?
Yes.
Buzz, yes.
That is correct. Helen Keller did say that. Did Helen Keller said, Chase looks so like such a coach, when meaning catch, with his glasses and new haircut?
Buzz. No, she did not say
No.
that.
No, she doesn't know what a buzz cut is.
That is a Jack Sarasoli quote. Did she say the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision?
No, I said that.
Buzz, no, she said that.
She said that. That is correct.
Dude, I got this one in the bag.
Yeah, I think so.
Did she say bathroom light decided not to work today, so I showered in the dark? Hashtag staying alive.
Buzz. I said that.
That's correct.
At least you're not as lonely as I was.
No, I had company in that shower.
What?
I couldn't see him. Actually, Helen Keller could have said that. The light's not working again.
Who said water?
This is a toss-up.
I don't know. It's definitely me. I don't know when I would have said that.
That's Helen Keller's first words.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
All right. Did Helen Keller say, the amount of food I've consumed on this bus ride back, unspeakable? Did Helen Keller say that?
I'm going to say no. She didn't get on a bus.
They didn't have buses.
They did have buses.
That's so stupid.
Did she say life is either daring adventure or nothing at all?
Probably.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yeah, that is true. She said that. Did she say when your mom calls you downstairs from playing Xbox, so you have to teach her how to use a camera on her phone? Hashtag Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you played a fun game, though.
No, Zelda was what we called my mom. I was not playing Zelda. That's even funnier with the context. That people thought I was saying hashtag I was playing Zelda. But no, I was calling my mom Zelda. That's even funnier. Oh, I thought I got rid of all those. Oh.
Every time a memory pops up, I delete it now out of PTSD from Judd.
Did Helen Keller say, never bend your head, always hold it high, and look the world straight in the eye?
What was she looking at?
It was her.
That was her. Yep.
She can't have said any of this.
She was
Her
definitely
she
was definitely an ear biter and a wrist grabber.
Did she say, you know it's going to be a good trip at 5:15 a.m. when Matt puts on Don't Trust a Hoe as the first song?
I think Helen did that. I definitely think Helen did that. That's a really good one. Don't trust a hoe. What a 303.
What a jam, man.
303 is great.
It's a good road trip for sure.
Yeah.
I remember that road trip.
Did she say, good job tonight, boys, with the win. Shout out to my O-line. Hashtag family.
I definitely said that.
Yeah. Did she say, hey, guys, how do you clean a futon?
Did you piss it?
Yeah.
Jack Sarasoli, 2016.
I definitely peed on the futon.
That was only 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was college.
Oh, yeah, that checks out.
And did she say, I'm a big fan of hot dogs?
Yeah,
She could have.
I definitely didn't say
no. Was Helen Keller Jewish?
Nobody knows.
Did she know?
She loved hot dogs. And
I
that's how
feel
you
like
play.
that's not kosher.
You think of Anne Frank.
Oh, I am thinking of Anne Frank or that one.
That's ridiculous that you got those two confused. That's really bad.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that one was good.
I don't know how Earth hasn't picked him out yet.
Clip it. We'll edit that in
And that's how you play it, did Helen Keller say.
God. That was good. Those were good.
Yeah.
I did delete a lot of much worse ones. Unless you found them and you're saving
No,
them.
I didn't. You were basically more of a retweeter, I noticed, than anything.
Yep.
How old is Helen Keller?
She's dead.
But, like, how old would she be now?
I don't know. When was
Cheese curd not included.
Guys,
Yeah.
we got to boost better.
we have to boost better.
Do we need to boost better?
You got to boost better?
She would be
I actually wanted one of those this Saturday.
52,571. Oh, 143 years, 11 months, 7 days.
Where were you getting the 52,000?
I was doing days.
Oh, okay.
She'd be 150 what?
143 years. And 11
143. Happy 143th birthday, Helen Keller. Congrats on making it this far.
Should be
You're not Anne
144 on
Frank.
June 27th.
June 27th. Coming up. By the time this is out, happy birthday, Helen Keller.
Thank you, Helen, for all the work you've done for all of us.
And if you're ever hungover, Helen,
Booze better.
You know what could have prevented a lot of your problems? Some booze better.
I don't know if it would have. I don't
You
think.
don't know, though.
She probably didn't
Was
partake
this
in the
around
drink.
during her time?
but you know what's going to help your problems? Booze better.
Say something, Michael.
Honestly, my mind
Are-
feels empty today. Like,
Oh.
I just, like, yeah.
Are
Like,
you having margs with the men? We're just having some margs with the men, hanging out. You're probably going to need some booze better. Take one before you go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, take another one because you're going to feel better. Then get up and have some more margs with the men.
Yeah.
You should specify why you're taking another one. It comes in two parts. You have a prevention, and then you have the recovery. The prevention speeds your alcohol metabolism up. So when you wake up the next morning, you're feeling pretty damn good. But, you know, if you're still a little groggy because you really got after it, why don't you recover? Take one of these. It has a bunch of caffeine in it, which actually combats your headache. And then you're rock and rolling. Then you can go have some more margs with the men, some beers with the boys, some cocktails with the chicks.
Cocks?
I was going to say cocks, but
I
I
was
felt
gonna
like
say
that was a little
cocks.
vulgar.
Yeah.
So just chicks.
Just
To
chicks.
yeah. Some, you know, just go to brunch with the boys. You're going to be
clean your
feeling good.
futon.
And guess what? You could just keep taking these over and over and over again because everything in here is very good for you.
What's all in there, Michael?
Total fat, 0. So no fat
You're not getting
whatsoever.
fat.
Dude,
Yeah.
don't even think
There's
about getting fat on
vitamin
these.
B1, B5, B6, B12, C, potassium, magnesium, and calcium.
Shit.
There's
That's
also a few words
so
in
many
here
things.
I can't pronounce.
But you don't need to.
But I got one alpha GPC L-theanine, GABA,
Yep.
which actually is in this one. Sorry.
Booze better.
Booze better, not
But you
worse.
don't even need to know why it's good. Just take it, and you're going to feel better.
Do lines of it in the bathroom when you're done drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really want to mess with the bouncers? You could do a line of this, be like, no, I'm actually doing you a favor.
You can pretend to be a
Cool.
party boy. You can pretend to say, you know what, I never want this party to end. You can cut yourself off, do a couple lines in the bathroom with all the guys doing the bad stuff, and then you're going to feel good in the morning. And then you can get up in the morning and look like an absolute rock star because you're doing lines again in the kitchen while you're making eggs for everyone because you feel so damn good. You got up that early. You're making eggs, pancakes. You're just snorting shit. You're having a good time. Everyone's starting to call you grill master. You're king of the castle. You feel great. Everyone's hungover. And then you get to party before everyone else does again.
Yeah.
You don't need to take both of them. I wish I had one of these Saturday morning, but this blue one,
Oh, you got.
I will like truthfully stand by this blue one. It is. I just keep this is all they hear right now. This is phenomenal. Like I felt like $1 million the next day after this, and I only took half of it.
Wow.
Split it with Rachel, and I drank all day for that music festival earlier
Wow.
in May.
Good job, guys.
I know.
Booze better. Put it in your mouth.
Be better. Still put it in your mouth.
Drink better, too. Booze better. Is
Ooh,
kind of the same
so Sunday I was at my baseball game, and there was a teammate of mine pulled out a Rogue.
thing. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, you chew Rogues?" And he goes, "They're all to Zin, but Rogues they give me a little twitch." And I was like, "Okay." I don't know if you like that. I don't know if that was good.
the Twitch.
You love the Twitch?
I love
Yeah,
the
he's
Twitch.
been famously quoted for. He says he likes that it's gives you more of a little zing, a little zang. It's a bigger pouch. You don't need to put 9 of them in your mouth at once. You only need one. It gets the job done.
Gets the job done.
Did you know that it's yin and yang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought it was yin and yang.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yin.
Because the yin
Yin.
yang twins.
Yeah, probably.
Which is
That or I
incorrect.
was 6, but
Yeah.
why I thought it was yin and yang. I just didn't know better. I think I probably found out it was yin and yang
Yesterday.
2 months ago,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
but I could confidently say I did know that.
But now he does know. Now we all know.
Now we all know.
Now we know. Now you know.
I actually have one question. Well, I saw someone asked this. Let me backtrack.
Maybe your brain isn't working.
It's
today.
not. At the beginning of this episode, you guys were talking. I go, I have nothing. I literally am just like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch you two talk.
At least you're there and not
Yeah.
here, so you don't ping pong.
Yeah.
You can sit there and
And I just watched you. I'm like, I could just leave right now. But
You can.
today at work, a lot of because basketball's nearing its end. and there are some head coach vacancies at the end of almost every professional league. Someone gets fired, and they're like, hey, what's the more appealing job, the Dallas job or the Laker job? And I was thinking, what? Because they said, like, Lakers is not an appealing job at all because LeBron's there. He's just going to run the team. I was thinking, what professional sport that has a head coach, if you got rid of the head coach position, would it affect the least? Did you get what I'm saying?
We're talking about the big major sports.
So, like, any major sport, like the one that has a head coach, if you just got rid of that, which sport would it affect the least?
It would be basketball, or I don't know soccer very well, but I would assume basketball or soccer.
What about baseball?
No, baseball, I feel like the coaches, I mean, they're not calling plays.
They're doing substitutions, maybe.
You have your first base coach, third base coach.
You're just getting rid of the head coach.
I mean,
I guess if you get rid of coaches, you just get rid of coaches. That's a better way to put it.
Maybe horse racing?
That's not part of the big ones.
It's not So, like, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, lacrosse.
No, look, if horse riding's not in it, lacrosse isn't in it.
Lacrosse is more in it than horse riding.
I don't know about that.
But those
ones. The WNBA is more than lacrosse. And horse riding.
Is there even a coach for horse riding?
Yeah, the person riding the horse.
I mean, there's definitely coaches. There's trainers.
Yeah.
But that's not a coach.
I mean, they have to coach up the horses. Mm-hmm. What is a trainer but coaching up horses?
But the horse riding.
Who coaches the horse?
But it's horse riding. It's not just horses.
Who trains the horse trainer?
Is there a coach? Is there a coach in NASCAR?
There's a
pit crew.
Oh, that's a grill guy.
Crew chief.
I think we can eliminate those.
Let's eliminate them
because those are very, very stats based.
Oh, okay, so
football,
sports with balls.
Football, basketball, baseball, hockey.
Okay.
Soccer.
And balls. Okay. I'd say baseball. I think could probably be the number one of just like you could. Honestly, they're doing a lot of strategic things, but the players on the field could do that as well. If you know, there's leagues in Wisconsin that I know the coaches play for the team.
Yeah,
like Jackie Moon. You know,
I think it's got to be baseball or basketball.
Mm-hmm. But soccer, I would also see maybe not.
But soccer and the only issue I'd have with baseball is the issue I'd have most with soccer and hockey is people not subbing out. So, like, people's ego are getting checked. Like, I'm fine. It's like, no, it'd probably be better if we have this person in right now because I'm seeing the whole field. You're only seeing part of this field kind of thing. And, like, pitchers might not ever sub themselves out.
Soccer needs to sub out. I'm sure there's some pitchers that want to sub themselves out.
Oh, I'm sure there are, but I'm sure there are a lot. Like, when we were watching the Brewers-Cubs game at the open mic on Tuesday, and they had a no-hitter going, and they subbed him out. I'm like, why did they do that? And just like, he has a high pitch count. I'm like, I'm sure that guy would have been fine continually pitching.
Yeah.
He would have if he's throwing a no-hitter.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he gets to the hit, then I would say,
I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I mean, this is going to bore the audience. It's a long season, so, like, his arm, you need it later on more than you need it in the beginning. So
I know, but, like, that's just one of those things where it's like, fuck the team for a second. This is something really cool that could happen for that guy.
For sure.
Because that could also propel him later in the year then, too.
Yeah.
That confidence is through the roof.
Yeah, for sure. But I think he's been a good pitcher all year, so, like, they're like, all right, well, let's keep him throwing like that for a while. And they thought they were going to win.
Yeah. Did they? No.
I think they did win. Yeah.
But hockey would be a tough one because hockey coaches are very much like it's one of the boys, but they're like a big tone setter.
I think football's the least.
Football, you couldn't do it because you have so many people calling plays.
There's so many coaches.
Yeah, it'd be really
so
tough.
many coaches.
It'd be really tough. Hockey, there's like 3, and they're also kind of the big like. You try to do a lot of matchups, but I feel like a lot of players would understand it. But I feel like the head coach is actually pretty important to get them to buy in. I think physical. The more physical the sport, the more you need a coach too.
Are you like a good slap shot? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to like.
Probably. How fast is?
I could stop that in goal too.
You can actually, you might because I don't know how to aim that well, but I can hit a missile at you.
Do I get pads?
Yeah,
dude.
Let's
just set Cuske up in a bunch of pads and just shoot shit at him. Like throw baseballs at him.
I'd prefer to just you be a defensive lineman and I be the O lineman, because that is my number one sport.
That's not fair to me.
Blocking?
You want me to block you?
No, you have to get to Judd.
Yeah.
Because I was left tackle, so you have to get to Judd.
That would be tough. That'd be tough. You got reach on me and size.
Yeah.
I could get lucky in goal.
That's true.
Stopping one, and I could get lucky swinging the bat once. But
Do you think that? I don't know if you would.
You definitely stop some of my pucks. I will guarantee
yeah,
that.
I could get luckier with that than I would you, for sure. But trying to get around a grown-ass man that's got reach and double the size on me is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, my thing is
shifty,
aiming.
though.
My thing is aiming.
I'm just going to step on your ankle real quick.
Have you seen the the one dude? It's like a gender reveal, and as soon as the gender reveal happens, he starts blocking, like literally doing the step like a pass protector. It's very funny.
Have you seen? I saw one the other day, gender reveal. It was a wife tossed a pitch.
And he took it.
And he took the pitch.
He
took the pitch. He goes, I didn't like it, and it just hit the ground pink.
I've seen people swing and miss, and
And
Yeah.
and it doesn't explode.
But I would have rather swung and missed than just nah, bitch.
Well, did you see they were on a golf course and they were doing one, and it was just a camera of the guy, like, he goes, when you replace your buddy's gender reveal ball with a real ball. So it just he was like driving and just drove it down the fairway, and everyone watched him drive it down the fairway. And they're like, well, what color is it?
Have you seen the ones, the golf balls people like prank you with that are like bombs almost?
Yes.
How does that happen? Like, those got to be staged. Never am I like,
You're
unless
you're supposed to prank the other people.
No, I know, but like, unless like you and I are golfing, if I shank one in the woods, I'm like, hey, toss me another ball real quick. That'd be the only time I'm really like.
Well, you need to hit it like it. You have to know that you're hitting it.
No, I'm saying like in the videos, they don't know they're about to hit this exploding one, and they freak out.
Yeah.
How do you get someone to just like not know what ball they're hitting?
Yeah, but they have like a piece in it where it's like a shotgun shell. So you hit that, and that's what makes the.
So maybe they're acting.
Yeah, it's got to be all an act.
But the thing is, what I assume the ball is for is all the other people in the cart to scare the shit out of
Freak
them.
them out. You could also be like, hey, I got these new balls. Right? Couldn't you? Try it. Here they go far. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I unplugged the computer and it's gonna die.
Oh my gosh!
Well, we're doing pretty good on time, so that now you know. Now you know for future reference.
Okay.
Well, I kind of want to watch.
Yeah. Now Cuske's is in Jack's shot.
Yeah,
That's
let's keep
good.
talking.
Yeah. Oh, now he's in my shot. Now he's fucking the camera.
Whoever is on camera, Judd's camera. If you were watching through Judd's camera, that's probably how Helen Keller felt.
That definitely is going on the Patreon. This whole episode might go on the Patreon.
Shit, I didn't plan for 2 episodes today.
Oh shit!
You drunkard.
What is going on with you?
You
today?
drunkard.
What is going on?
You're not even centered.
You're not in your shot even.
That's why we flipped the screens around.
This is.
Now
I told
you're too
you.
far.
Literally, like when you guys were initially talking, I was like, normally ideas go through my head, or I could bounce something off, and I'm like ready to interrupt or do whatever. And this one, I'm like, air, just fucking air.
That's all right. We all have those. We all have those.
Does it sound like the top of a bottle when you blow over it? Does that what it sound like between your ears?
No, it just sounded like nothing.
It's like static from a TV.
Like I honestly wanted to just like sit back and be like, you just do your thing.
It'd be funny if you just meowed the whole time.
It'd be very funny if your mic was off.
It might as well have been.
It's like that time when you put Aiden in the corner. That's what it feels like.
Poor Aiden.
His only contribution was I once ate 27 Texas Roadhouse rolls, and I beat the record at like the Waukesha, whatever. And like, we gotta go take you to Texas Roadhouse now.
Yeah.
And it was just too full. It's like I really wanted to see this kid eat 30 rolls, and then we put him on stage for a guest spot.
The other night at open mic, he goes up there in like a purple shirt. And he goes walking down the street, and some guy's like, "Is that a lavender shirt? Good for you." And then he goes into his joke. They didn't even like. I was like, that was it. That's all he said. I was like, all right.
Must have been a good shirt.
It was lavender.
I haven't seen him perform in a while.
You saw him perform the other night, I thought.
No,
Oh,
I
you might have
left. Yeah, I left.
Yeah.
I am notorious for going to a mic, doing my spot, staying for 2 or 3 more, or someone I know, and then leaving.
It was so funny. So there was like a bucket spot going up on Wednesday, and Cuske thought he was going to be every bucket spot. He was so amped up. He would like get to the.
I wanted to go home.
he would like walk towards the stage, and then they call someone else's name who's not even ready, and he'd be like so depleted and walk back.
Well, what sucked too is like there was a large group of people there, and usually it hasn't been that busy in the summer, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
And so there was one
Some
guy
dude's
there.
First time.
And you knew it was like, all right, first time, and he's either got supportive friends or first time fantasy football punishment.
Right.
And so
It's a little late
part
for
of me
fantasy, so
wanted
now
to
it's
go
just
home.
supportive friends.
The other part of me wanted to be like, hey, I would like to perform while there's a crowd here and the energy doesn't get sucked out, kind of thing. And
Didn't happen. I would never ask. I don't. Looking back, I'm so happy I didn't ask any of my friends to come to that.
Your first
My
open mic? I purposely didn't tell a single person.
No, the only person that knew was Jen. It's just because by happenstance,
Yeah.
she had lived with me. I had to tell her where I was going.
Wait, she lived with you when you went to your first open mic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
wow.
supportive.
That's great. Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was a competition, so like I needed my friends to vote for me, and I won it.
Yeah.
Because I brought so many
Yeah,
people.
which is
So,
smart.
Yeah.
But
No, I did my first one with a mask on and a condom on the microphone. Right,
Oh
like,
yeah, because
COVID.
you put
Oh, he was at
No.
home.
I was at home.
I thought he was pulling like a
No,
Howie
he was at home
Mandel.
practicing.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah, I thought that was
different types of bits back then that he did.
the weirdest thing. I think
I want to deep dose his mic, but I want to be safe.
I want to be safe.
Brandon-
But it also ate up 3 minutes to put the condom on.
Yeah, I only had 30 seconds. Brandon, I think, opened my... It was either Aaron Clark or Brandon were hosting it, and it was when Brandon was doing music stuff.
I don't remember that.
Brandon brought a guitar on stage for a while. For like...
Oh, he
a
did it a
month,
couple times, yeah.
Brought a guitar on stage. I was like, I'm better than this.
We have to cut all this.
We don't have to cut that.
Yeah, we'll cut that.
Brandon, bring the guitar back out. We miss you.
No, don't.
Musical comedy. How do you like it?
I don't. Well, I don't not like it. I think when you see it, it's funny at the moment, but like I couldn't do a whole show of it.
I don't think it's easy to be. I don't think it's easy to do it, but I
No.
also think it's like, as like someone that would go up after, it's like fuck, because for the most part, like the joke is pretty much set. You have the words right in front of you. You know exactly what you're saying, and I think it's much easier to frame a joke in song form than it is to do it without song form and like the bullet point, like the small lines. Because I'll make up a song to G-Spot and I'll be like, I could probably take that one on stage. Like I could, like some of the things I'll say, and I'm like, I could probably do that. But then if you try to like translate it to just normal talking to people, it will never hit.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's not the same, but I think it's very funny to think about if you start bombing while you're doing a song. Like it starts bombing, you're like, shit. I have like 3 refrains of this song that I have to get through. You can't just like stop it and be like, oh fuck that.
But I've never seen a singing set like it's at open mics. I haven't seen one like for a real show, but I've never seen them bomb so bad. Obviously, there's ones that like you'll fumble because you're like still practicing the song, but like I genuinely don't think
At a show, no, I've never seen it. It's well put together. Open mics, I've seen. We saw one Wednesday last week where I just sang about making pizza at Pizza Hut.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, that was strange.
That was I walked in and I was like, "Is he rapping right now?"
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
"Yeah."
yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, I'm caught up."
That's sick.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's so fun.
By the way, really white.
Oh.
Really white.
Oh. Do we know? Do I know him or new?
No.
Okay.
I've seen him once before. We're getting into inside shop talk. Should we wrap this up?
At AJ Grill? No.
That'd be so funny if AJ just hard pivoted to rap.
Yuck.
Anyway, well,
well,
we had to
hey.
cut the last 8 minutes, but
If you want to golf with us at Deer Track in Oconomowoc, come out August 24th.
there'll be a QR code right here. Cuske will add that in post.
Yeah, right here is going to be a picture of the course.
Yep, and then over, Cuske, go like this.
Click this one
Click
right
this.
here if you want to see us naked.
Then click
this one.
that one over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This. All right, and up here, like and subscribe.
Down here, Cuske's mom's Instagram. We should
Nothing. You got nothing over there. You're just gonna watch us.
we should probably kick off the next one with the golf outing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, August 24th.
We should start next episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell everyone about the golf outing.
August
Listen,
24th.
if you want us to stop talking about the golf outing, Venmo's $400. It's a discount on the actual price to golf. And then we just won't put in the episode anymore. If 2 of you do that, I won't promote it in the episode at all.
If only 2 people buy tickets,
Yeah.
you stop saying it?
No. If 2 people Venmo me $400 a piece to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you
And
Venmo
they're not
me
going to
money,
play. Yeah.
I'll stop doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And if you
Venmo
just
Judd
send me
money.
My Venmo's right here. If you just want to get it in right here in this square.
That's going to be the only thing I put, and it's going to be a link to mine.
That's just shady business practice, and that's all this guy's about.
I'm a terrible business owner.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.